There we go. Yeah, buddy, what's up, Swampy? Good to see you. I just need to pop my chat out real quick and yeah, there we go. Black Smoke Joe, welcome. Live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for being here. G. Keeman, good to see you. Rakin' Raccoon, Mr. Delbert, how are you? And third, we get 2/3. Got a 23rd. Tonight's drink of the night, agua. Coming down with something again. We've got cold, snowy, rainy, freezing cold, like subarctic. Then it got warm, and now it's back to rain and ice. So the body's acting weird. Um, but we're gonna do it anyways, whether I lose my voice or not. Um, Glad to be here. Last week was great. Um, Rusty Spoon sent me some cool stuff, and I'm actually putting it to use. My tensioner game now, because of the trays that she made me, is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna turn this around. Look at that. Rusty's 3D printed. They're 44 Delta trays, but they were printed by Rusty. Like this, these are made for holding lock cores. Um, I've repurposed them into tensioner trays, and they are phenomenal. I just got to figure out what size magnets go on them so that I can connect everything together and it holds tight. But um, these are absolutely perfect for holding tensioners. Static Blanco, yeah, buddy, NDs for life. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some of those soon. We also got some core holders, which I was desperately in need of, and I finally figured out how they work. Wasn't sure what went where and how they worked, but yeah, these are fantastic. Fantastic, as Archibald would say. And we got a couple packages here to open as well. So let's start with the packages, as always, because we all want to see what Santa Claus brought us. Popped Elroy's Toys 16 last night. Nice job. I don't know if I've done 16. I popped 8, I think, number 8. Number 2 beat me. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like, congratulations to Elroy's for finding a set of skills he had no idea that he had. Um, oh, I need to cross out. I don't really need to cross out. I don't really care. Um, Nobody's really coming to my house, but let's cross out some pertinent information here because I mean that's I guess what we do protect the innocent. Um, I want to give people a heads up. I was sent a package. It says non-machinable, and then it says returned for $6.63 of postage. There's $7.84 in postage. Like it's a heavy envelope. Um, Somebody paid way too much to send this, and I don't know if they got reimbursed or not. I feel bad that they sent an $8 thing. This is from the United States, so there's no reason that something this small should cost $8 to send. But whoever sent this to me, we're about to find out. Thank you for sending it. Um, I feel bad that much to send. The post office definitely scammed you, and they know they scammed you because it's marked right there. Return for additional postage. So I don't know if they gave you your money back or if they just marked it and then that was that. Like, I could see the post office doing something like that, which is too bad that they do that kind of shit. They should just send you a check. Love my letter opener. This thing's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Labs, what's going on, buddy? Rabbi Picker, how are you, my man? Good to see you. Mazel tov. FIFA player, what's going on? Welcome here. I'm glad you're here. Let me change my settings here because I will not see all of these on my phone. Not that I see them anyways on the phone, but at least give you a chance to show up on the phone. So yeah, we're gonna open this up. This I'm pretty sure is a poker chip from somebody. Packaged quite well. I know Spooner sent me one and it didn't make it because it squirted out the back of the envelope. Like they machined it, even though it says non-machinable, and it squirted out. So again, be careful of this. Don't give them too much money. The government already gets enough of our money. So what do we have here? Oh, it's from the great Noodle Thumb. Cool. Noodle Thumb sent me some challenge locks when I first started. I'm pretty sure my first challenge locks came from the Noodle. This is absolutely fantastic. Locksport, Colorado, USA. So yeah, they nice poker chip too. Nice heavy poker chip. I'm gonna reach out to you, Noodler, because I feel real bad that it costed that much to send me. We also have enough stickers and logos to start my project that I was gonna start. I got enough. I might actually have to do a couple of them because we actually have quite a few stickers. But my thought is a complete collage. I'll let you guys in on this. Um, everybody's logos just kind of overlapped. All over, sort of like my box up there. Right, and then I will use that as the fill inside some letters and print out some T-shirts that say Locksport or lock picking, something like that. And in the negative space will be everybody's logos making it up. That's one of the ideas that I got. There's going to be a few others. I know I'm going to do a metal sign as well. This one comes from somewhere in Pennsylvania. I believe that's Snake Picks. Very cool sticker. Pretty sure that's who it's from. But we're gonna open it up and find out. I didn't bother blocking out anybody's information on this one, so I'm gonna be careful when I open it because they don't need all their. Wow, nice. Oh wow, what's going on here? We got tools. Love these Jimmy Long boxes. Rock out with your lockout. How are you? Nightmare. Good to see you. Yeah, I thought that was Snake's logo. Looks like got a poker chip and then a maker chip, I believe. Nice heavy chip in here. If my inadequately dexterity thumbs can open the package, yeah, that's a cool sticker right there. Thank you, Snake. Yeah, that's a really cool sticker. And we got a brass chip. Oh, very cool. 5 of 7. This is a limited run. Super cool. Yeah, super, super cool. Thank you, Snake. That is extremely cool. Got the standardized chip. We got a sticker package. This is great. Thank you so much. I think I have a few of these, but there's a few I do not have, and the ones that I do have, we will pay forward. Mossy picks. Never heard of these guys. I'm gonna have to check them out. Lockpick tools. Of course, the longs and the 44 deltas. Lockjaw. I like lockjaw stuff. I didn't have that one. Got a greyhounds. Got a broke picks. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Thank you so much, CI. Some of these I got. The ones I don't have will get paid forward. So thank you for that. Because we do have a giveaway coming up really soon. If you guys have not seen Stephen Leahy's newest video, he worked on the lock some more last night. That lock is out of control at this point. I don't know when it's going to get finished. I'm not going to rush the guy. He's master at what he does, so we're going to let him run with it. But the lock is looking incredible. I don't have the ability to put a link up to a picture of said lock, but if you go on to my Instagram or Stephen Leahy's Instagram, or even just onto his YouTube, you can find. Oh, we got a pick here. This is cool. I do not know whose pick this is or what kind of case this is, but we're gonna play with this tonight. Cool, thank you. Vato Loco, what's up? Swampy, your lock. Which? Oh, yeah, the Steve Leahy lock. That thing is looking incredible, like incredible, incredible. Beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm pretty sure Packlock USA is very pleased with what he's doing as well. It's amazing, and I can't wait to actually get it here so I can, unfortunately, give it away. Somebody's gonna win something that, like, I'm actually jealous. Like, I don't want to give the damn lock away, um, at all. Like, not even a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna be so tough, but like he's doing such a nice job on it. I'm just being a collector of his art. Like, um, yeah. So what do we have here? This maybe is an everyday carry thing. What do we have? We got a pen. Very cool. Yeah. Very cool pen. Thank you, Snake. Thank you for the pick. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the very cool chip. Thank you for the pen. This is, I'm always looking for a pen, so this is awesome. We will hang this somewhere where I can't lose it. Right there. Can't lose it. What do we got here? Dean P, what's going on, my buddy? How are you? I'm very interested in this pick. I'm assuming this was made by Snake Pick. Snake Picks. Snake, thank you. Awesome. Awesome stickers, by the way. Like, I love holographic things, and metallic things. Like, that's just awesome. So thank you. And thank you to everybody that has sent me stickers. I'm gonna get cracking on the art projects now with those. The pen may glow. I don't know. I don't think so. It's a pretty opaque green, so I don't think it glows. I don't even know if it writes. I should test that out. Maybe I got sent the dud pid. No, it writes. It's not a dud. Thank you. We're good. There we go. I just saw a post of the lock get posted on Discord, for you guys to check out. It is absolutely amazing. We're going to start out with Righty Tighty. We're going to work on that one. This was made by Eagle lock picking. And I played with it when I first got it. Oh, this is so nice, Spoon. Thank you. Spoon asked what I needed. And I said, I don't have any of those lock core holders. And now I do. And it's my first time using a lock core holder, and it is absolutely amazing. All right. Bring out the organizer and figure out what we're going to use in this lock. I think, no, that's not the one. Maybe one of these flush mounters. That might be the one. In we go. Snake, thanks for the pick, man. This is awesome. Hopefully I can make you proud with it. It feels like it is very thin. I just lost my tensioner. So the flush mount ain't gonna work. I thought I opened it. That's not the case. What I do need to do is put on my picking glasses because they are much better than the ones I'm wearing. I can't really see with my glasses on. I just put them on because I wear glasses now. And I never used to. Okay, that one doesn't work. Let's just go through the process here. $50 is too much. So it's going to be a 40 job. 40 feels a little bit thin. I almost wish I had a 45. But we're counter rotating on this for no other reason than last time when I picked on it, I feel like I was counter rotating the core and I had decent progress. Plus, Righty Tighty would suggest to me I want to turn it to the left. And knowing Eagle, there's probably something to that. And yeah, that's a deep hook. I feel like it's maybe 18 thousandths. It feels thin gauged. And this is a pretty wide keyway, so I think I might switch picks for this particular one. But this is a very comfortable pick, very comfortable handle, very secure handle. Yeah, cool. I never used to wear glasses, Dean, and now I do. I actually, the first time I left being a chef, I got a job at a desk ordering food for a kitchen, and the computer screen that I had was burned with a double image, like horribly burned. And I ended up ruining my eyes staring at that double image. But now they're just getting worse. And I'm back to a job where I stare at a computer screen more than I would like to. Not that I'm complaining about my job. I like my job. But there is the situation with the eyes. It does suck. We're going to bring out the Reapers. I feel like this is just too delicate of a pick right now. I need something that's a little more accepting of applying some pressure. I don't like this keyway. The tensioner feels too loose. Oh, there we go. We got a little progress there. Little progress. That could very easily be a trap that I am stuck into. Come on. I would like to get one of these challenge locks open. It's been a while since I've opened a challenge lock. That's not true. I opened Rusty's last week. I'm lying to you guys. Sorry. All in all, I mean, realistically, it's been a while since I've really opened any locks. I did get the ones that came in last week, but those were the only new ones that I've opened in a while, which were a highly needed win. There is a point in your picking when you struggle, and don't get anywhere where you're like, well, son of a bitch, this isn't even fun. Okay, we got a little bit of movement. I seen it happen. Holy smokes, a lot of popping and cracking and pin dropping going on here. I'm interested in what is on the inside of this because it feels like it's just a bunch of traps and like crazy gnarly like Elroy's toy style pins. I think did Mr. Labs send me this one? Labs, did you send me this? And if so, did you get it picked? Plurp VR, hello. Keybeard, what's up, buddy? All right, we're going to reset. We're going to go the normal way, attempt it, like. I don't know if there's something to the name of this, Righty Tighty. I don't know if that means, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say about it. But usually there's something to do with the names that go hand in hand with the lock. And countering on this was hard on the hand. I might flip it over and pick it upside down the way it probably should be picked. Because knowing Elroy's Toys and Eagle, there might be a gravity thing going on too. If this because I know what Elroy's mind is like, and I'm pretty sure Eagle's right there with him. Yeah, we're gonna flip this over and pick it the way it should be picked, or at least attempt to pick it the way it should be picked. There we go. I like these a lot. Yeah, this will make it a whole lot easier to tension it backwards. All right. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm not feeling what I was hoping to feel. And I don't have gravity working on my side anymore. Plurp VR, it really depends on the lock. Some locks I can pick in fractions of a second. Um, some days those same locks take me a minute. This is a custom made lock, um, designed to make it more difficult than what it was when it was just a normal lock. And all locks are different, and really, I'm not going to make excuses as to why I can't pick. But sometimes they just don't want to be picked, at least for that day. Eventually, you get into them. Some locks are inherently easier to pick than others. Some locks are easy to pick, but notoriously more difficult to pick quickly. And other locks are just outright diabolical. There's a gentleman by the name of Elroy's Toys. I shouldn't call him a gentleman. The devil goes by the name of Elroy's Toys. He makes locks that are unbelievable, like what is inside of them to make them more difficult to pick. Shit, they don't even like to open with a key. But I do not claim to be lockpicking lawyer or McNally or Bosnian Bill. I do aspire to maybe someday inherit some of those skills. But I just enjoy picking locks. Nola, what's going on? This one pin here is being feisty. Okay, I've got kind of rotation happening here. A little bit of backwards core rotation, so we might be onto something. I'm hoping this thing just like lets go and lets me move on and I can send it to somebody else to struggle with. All right, the staker. I'm still flattered over that maker chip that Snake sent me. Really appreciate that. Very nicely made, nicely engraved. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, we're going back the other way because I hate being upside down. It's so hard to. We're going to change tensioners and see if we can get one to stay in there really well. I can get a little. Okay. I just got rotation. I seen it happen. That could be the beginning of the end, or that could actually already be the end. I might just be stuck now. What do I want to do here? I want to apply some tension on this. There we go. I don't want to lose what progress I may or may not have made, but I got to let the blood back into my fingers. Why do I talk like Winnie the Pooh? Oh, Christopher Robins? More of a Piglet fanatic, to be honest with you. But okay. James Marshall, 250. What's up? I could have very easily pushed one too far. I am pretty good at that. And I probably will be resetting here. But I feel like I'm making progress still, whether it looks like it or not. The one and only Nicole. You're fine, hon. You are fine. There we go. There was some counter rotation there. Again, that could just be the beginning of the end, or just the end. I could just very easily be stuck. I feel like I need a deeper pick, though. By the way, funny or not funny, thank you for being here. Appreciate having you. Labs, did you send me this? Was this you that sent me this? This was be the Righty Tighty one from Eagle. I think you sent me this, you peckerhead. Did you ever get it open? I'm looking at this little angle on the keyway, and it's making me think I've got more core rotation than I probably actually have because of the angle on it. So I need to be careful that I don't buy a used turd here because we're stuck in counter rotation. More counter rotation. I get a feeling like I'm going to push one and it's just going to go. But I could very easily just be horribly overset somewhere too. I know Labs has a new thing on his live, getting smashed on the live feeds. And I think I'm going to do that with him one of these nights. Might when I go out to Vegas, I might do a live feed with Labs and just get smoked. Nola, thanks for trolling. Thanks for trolling, Nola. Appreciate having you here. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot you can do once you get the lock open. There's a lot you can do to them to make them pick resistant. That's for sure. I don't know if you're familiar with it, like Elroy's Toys, but he's like on what challenge lock 50 or something like. He's made 45 or 50 of these crazy challenge locks, and the pins that he makes for him is just they're just next level. I don't know what's in this one that Eagle made, but I'm assuming there's probably just based on Eagle's picking level, there's probably some crazy shit in here. Then again, there might not be anything in there, and it's just a giant middle finger because, geez, Gritch, you suck. Could be that too. Um, but if we ever get it open, we will take a look at what's in here. Reset. Okay. There will be penis. I already told you. What happens in Vegas stays on Lab's live feed. Now we'll keep it put away. Yeah, there may be just chamfered in here. There may be spools in here. There might be. It's there could be rattlesnake pins in here. I have no idea what's in here. I know they're putting magnets and shit in them too. Like those two guys are doing some mean shit to locks, poking things with sticks and then cutting it loose on the world. David Huster. People believe the earth is flat. That's a thing. People do think that. Like, I mean, I've never met anybody that's like, dude, the earth is flat, but I do know they exist out there. It's all a conspiracy theory. It's crazy. you can see from pictures of the Earth, you can see from like a tall building that the Earth isn't flat. Like, come on now. You can see it. There are people out there though, like there just is. There are tons of people out there that they're just in their own thing. Like, this is what I believe. Okay, if that's what you believe. Go, like, have at it. Have at it. Just know you're not falling off the earth if you get to the end of it. That ain't gonna happen. You imagine if Earth was like this, like dee dee dee. Okay, we're on the other side of the earth. Like, really? That would be something. Like, you got to make a 90-degree turn over the edge of the earth twice to get to the other side. I know a couple people that, I mean, they would never try to prove the earth is flat, but they are quite good at bending words to make you almost believe. I guess the term would be gaslighting. They would be able to gaslight you into questioning whether or not it really was round or not. Um, although that would not be a subject I could see them trying to pawn off on somebody, but I do know some people that could give it a good run for its money. Come on. Come on. We are going to have to make an attempt the other direction again. All right. I'm waiting for the rake it open comment. That might be the only way I get into it. And I still might not get into it. What's going on, Sean? How are you? Yeah, this is not one of those locks that I'm going to get into in seconds. I actually have retired my lock that I can constantly pick into in seconds because I pick it too much. So I have retired it. We'll come back to it in a while and revisit whether or not I can pick it in seconds. But I had to retire it. I was tired of picking the same couple of locks over and over because I just continuously fail on harder quality locks. But don't feel bad about not being able to single pin. That's a skill that takes time. Raking open is valid. Although if you were going to try and pursue the Lock Pickers United belt ranking system, you will have to single pin pick. All right. Maybe I need a more ergonomic handle because my fingers are going numb. You picked the is that the round lock, Anthony? The with the codes? Is that what I'm thinking of? You're just trolling me. Or both. Pretty sure the Da Vinci lock looks like a tube with like hieroglyphs and shit on it. Numbers, letters. Labs, what are you doing, bud? I got beer. Come have beer with the devil. It's messed up, bud. Rabbi, thanks for coming in. We will see you soon, I hope. Yeah, I think we're in a better situation here. Not that I'm making any more progress, but I feel like the lock is doing what I want it to do a little more. Yeah, I've seen that lock. I've never touched it, but I have seen that lock. It is a cool lock. There's something going on with the pen right here because I'm getting a lot of play with it, and then this one's bound tighter than hell. So something's going on there. I also have a hard time like deciding how high I need to go with the pens. Like there is a distance here in the core that you need to push the pen up to, and sometimes I don't know if I'm just overzealous with it or if I need to go higher, particularly on locks that I'm getting stuck on. It makes me go, do I need to push these up higher? There was definite rotation there. I felt it. And then there's counter rotation happening. So there's some kind of spool set happening. I don't know if they're gen pins or what he's got in here. When you can watch me open it up, there's nothing special about anything. That could be a thing. It really could. Cheese Grits gets beat by challenge lock that has no challenges. Uh-oh. Come on, go up. We don't want to lose that partial set. Okay, let's go with a little shallower pick. It's fun. I've opened so many locks that you would think I would know exactly what I'm feeling at this point, and I don't. Some, people say, "Oh, you got talents." No, there we go. I don't have talents. I get luckier than some people sometimes. So we are in it. I got it open with a little bit shallower pick. I don't want to turn it any further, but I need to go a little bit further just to make sure that we're not, yeah, it's legitimately open. All right. So eagle lock picking, we got it. Righty Tighty. The key, I have not seen the key. Let me make sure that's the right key. Yeah, because this one's from Chaz. Yeah. So I am going to open said key. It feels like, yeah, there's a lot of lift on this. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the cylinder and see what's in there. I want to see what the key looks like first, though. Feels like a whole lot of high-rise pins on this is what it feels like. So I'm not really sure what to expect. So we're gonna open this up. My man. Yeah, I want to see what's in there. Watch your be nothing but normal pens. The key is rather fun. Oh no, yeah, it's a hand cut key. It looks like. Yeah, that's a funky key. Okay, so we're going to turn it back to normal. We're going to test the key. Yeah, it doesn't even want to go. Wow. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely, there's some shit in there. All right, so let's figure this out so we don't ruin his challenge lock. Let's see. Yeah. So they're taking one of these apart. I'm just happy to be able to take it apart. I didn't know if I was going to get there. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. So, I hate opening these damn rings. I will one of these beautifully 3D printed rings on it that I got from Rusty. I think to make it easier for the next person to. Yeah, I think I just bent the ring. Yeah, I just bent the ring. So, all right. One of these fit. Rusty sent me a bunch of 3D printed ring clips. So if one of them fits, we will be in good shape. So it looks like it might fit. Yeah, we can replace it with one of these. As I get it stuck. Yeah, we can use one of these to put it back together. Sorry about that. Maybe I can squeeze it back together. All right. Let's onward and upward, ladies and gentlemen. Really excited right now. Shove it just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right, so nothing jumped out at me, so we're okay. All right. So there's that. There's 6 pens in there. I got it open, Labs. D. Jose, I don't think so. I can try, but I don't think so. All right, so we're going to go number 6. Go this way with it. Oh, there's some serrates on the key pens. Oh. Okay. There is all sorts of stuff going on with these key pens. We're going to bring them up close to the camera. That's the key pens. That is nasty. All right. Are you referring to this tray, Mike? Love the name, by the way. Okay, so that was here. So we're going to go here. Okay. shim out. All right, so there's this one. This goes here. All right. Oh, let's not screw that up. Okay. Pin number 2 is a standard, is what it looks like. Yeah, pin number 2 is just a standard. Watch it be all standards, but that one pin. Pin 2 is a standard. Oh no, pin 3 is a nasty spool. Pin 4 is also, I know there's a specific name for that, but I don't, it's another spool-esque pin. Pin 5, another crazy spoolish pin. And oh, that's a nasty spool. Yeah, here we go. All right, guys. We will bring this up close and personal too. So there are your cylinder pins. Pin number 2 is a standard that keeps it from being sloppy right out the gate. But this first pin is pretty funky. I mean, they're all pretty funky, but that one is, it feels magnetic too, which I doubt it is because they're brass. So it can't be, but they seem to be sticking. So could be lubricant on it. Back out. Yeah, these are, it's a well-made lock. I'm not going to pull the springs out and see if there's milling in there, but I don't see any milling in the cylinder. Let's get some more light down here. Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any milling in there, but there might be. Very cool lock, very fun pick. Labs, did you get this thing open? Or did you just send it to me because you were mad at me? Okay, we will start putting pins back in. There we go. Sometimes it is just easier to put things in a different order. All right. No, I didn't have the time to pick it. Because F you, grits. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sending it to me. That's a fun pick. You say that when you get into them, right? Like, that's a fun pick. I like that first pen quite a bit. It's got a lot going on with it. There we go. All right, we are free and clear there. Shim back in so we don't ruin somebody else's hard work. What's going on with that? There was a pin drilled out there. I got to say, the only reason why I got into this is because of this. I would have never got into it without this. So, Rusty Spoon, thank you for helping me get into this challenge lock. Yeah, when it's over, they're always fun. That is a fact. All right, so this one goes here. Yeah, that's you got less trappage if you turn to the left. So that's kind of part of what's going on here. Okay. And we're home free. Good. Eagle, thank you for making this. Labs, thank you for sending it to me. So much. We're gonna put Rusty's clip right on it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we replace the clip because I bent it getting it off. I suppose we could bend it back. I'll include it with it, but there we go. Does it work? Yeah, it turned that way a little bit. The key is a tight situation though. There we go. So it does work. It doesn't work perfectly because there's just so much, and it's a hand cut key. Yeah, completely hand cut key. Very cool lock. There we go. 77 vibes. Hello and welcome. So I got to find a new home for this. And do I have a little baggie to put it in? I do. I'm going to heat shrink the key for the next person. I hope this is on LPU's website because I haven't updated any of my challenge locks yet. I've gotten open recently. So yeah, well, the metal ones kind of suck. The 3D printed ones are cool because they got a little bit of a tab that you can pull them. And I'm happy to use up something that was gifted to me because they do come in handy. I will keep the original C-clip with it. Again, I love these. They're lock core holders for like Sparrow's challenge locks or like Euro, maybe this thing fits in it, I think is kind of how that works. Let's, no, these don't fit in it, but, you know, padlocks or whatever fit in there. So I think we're going to go for a bylock now. I'm feeling good, baby. Time to take me off cloud 9. Yeah, I like this arrangement. This works out very well for me. Again, thanks, Spoon. It's been a while since I've opened a lock that I've picked on camera. That's awesome. It's such a good feeling. It's break time. Tonight's not a sponsored drink of the night. I wish it was George Killian's Irish Red. It is water. Water is good for you and keeps your body running. Give me a moment here, guys. Thank you, James Marshall. I appreciate the compliment. Again, like I'm not any better than anybody else. I get luckier than some people. I've opened up some difficult locks and I've lost to some easier locks. Like it's just a matter of circumstance. I don't pretend to know exactly what the hell I'm doing, although I do have an idea of what I'm doing. I don't necessarily know. And I don't pretend to be overly knowledgeable about what the hell I'm doing. I just enjoy picking locks. This one here, I think we're going to go after. This one should be an easy-ish pick because it's relatively standard key. Should be relatively easy. Does not mean it's going to be easy. It didn't let me in last time. There's probably won't let me in this time either. So yeah, these holders are fantastic. Fantastic. They work really nice with the small rig clamp. All right. Like Ike on Tina. Wow. Wow. Did that really just get said on the Cheese Grits and Eichel show? Are they still alive, Ike and Tina? I know nowadays, like, Ike wouldn't be alive if he was doing what he was doing nowadays, but not a person in the world would have said anything about it either anymore. Okay. Let's go to town. This is from Beardcan Bushcraft. It is number 12, Chaz, from Beardcan Bushcraft. I'm excited because I get to go through and edit a video and make a challenge lock video out of that last one from Eagle. don't know if I'm willing to open another one of these. I had good luck with that last one, but trying to find which pen is binding, and I'm not having the best of luck. Oh, this is a nice reacher here. Snake, this is the one that I got from Snake. I like how that reaches. It's thin enough that like it's hitting the pens like that, and I can feel where they are. Like that's, I don't get that necessarily with this. I like this pick though. Just because I like it doesn't mean I can open anything with it though. There's a little rotation. Again, that's a really thin pick, really flexible. And I feel like I'm stressing it out when I'm reefing on these pens. Pin number 2 is bound, like it's not going anywhere. So I don't know if I want to float pick it or if I just want to keep working on some other pen techniques here. He's a strong hand. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to leak it too. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Jennifer Jones, hello. Yeah, we're going to start forcing the counter rotation here. Go back to uh-oh. I think I just lost all my progress. All my progress. Definitely lost all my progress. I wish I had one of those beautiful like microphone setups, but I do not. I am just a man with a camera, just with an iPhone. Yeah, there's something nutty with these pens. I think Beardcan Bushcraft was getting into the beers when he made this. There's definitely something going on here, even though the pens are relatively flush flush set. Like there's something going on there. There we go. Too big of a pick. I wish I had a little bit tighter fitting tensioner. But we are definitely falsely set. Just gotta find the ones that need to be let go. Like it's false enough set that I can take the tensioner out and it's staying falsely set. So let's see if we can get a thicker tensioner in there. See if we can get a 50 in there. I don't think we will. We won't. I do like the ergo turner, but let's see if we can go. It's also 50,000th, but maybe I can go at it this way. I think we're just going to go at it that way anyways with a bottom of keyway tensioner. I don't know why I have this desire to use half diamond, but I feel like I need to death grit this thing. Something is definitely mischievous in this lock. There we go. We got her. So Chaz is now open too. That's 2 challenge locks and 1 live feed. I am feeling good about life. We are open there. We're going to take a look in there too. Yeah, definitely it's an open. Yep. Well, these ones gave me a hard time when I got them. I'm telling you, it's all about the rusty spoon printed holders. Yeah, key works good. It just, they're more secure. It feels better in the hand. I've been definitely behind the picking curve lately with my picking, so these wins are important to me. I don't know. Some people are really good at getting these off. I am not. And this tool from Sparrows is like sketchy, like sketchy. Is I have not found a single lock that these fit correctly on. So I'm always like scared I'm going to jab the shit out of myself with it. this. It's a little better. There we go. I certainly do not like almost maiming myself to get these off, but there we go. That worked a whole lot better. Chinese tweezers for the win. James Marshall, 52 as well. Welcome to my feed. Please subscribe. We do a lot of different things here. Usually I'm not this successful at picking locks, especially locks that are noticeably more difficult than your standard pen tumbler locks. We hang out every Tuesday night at this time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I chipped my thumbnail. That's what's going on here. Eastern Standard Time, 11 p.m. live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night. I am trying to get a local lockpicking thing going here in Western Massachusetts. I have not succeeded so far, but I haven't worked all that hard at it because life does what life does, and I haven't had the time. But there's not saying I won't make the time. I just need to complete a few things that I have open-ended in the world before I do. All right, so let's clean up the workbench before I start ripping this lock apart. Love those holders. Absolutely phenomenal. The design is definitely 44 deltas. I know Rusty would not want me to forget to mention that it belongs to 44 delta, but Rusty made them for me using his print files, and they are absolutely incredible. And I gotta say, Rusty's print quality is as good as 44 deltas, and 44 deltas is unbelievable. Wow, these are some key pens. Okay, let's take a look at these key pens. These things are nutty. These are as screwy as, these might even be screwier than the ones that were in Eagles. There we go. The key pens. What is with everybody making these nasty, evil key pens? Like, what happened to just normal key pens? All right. So there's that. The core is heavily serrated. I don't know. There you go. There you go. Heavily, heavily, heavily threaded, which makes those key pins even nastier. Crazy. Diabolical. Yeah, buddy. They are definitely nutty. Yeah, they're just threaded. I don't see anything else going in there, but wow, cool. Now, pull the shim out. I'm like psyched to like get these open. Thank you for making them. Thank you for sending them to me. Okay, this goes here. That's a super long spring in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to pull that spring out. Wow, it's a double spring. Double steel spring is what it looks like. And we're going to put that here. I don't like taking the springs out because they can get ruined too easy. But in the case of these, I kind of have to, so I don't lose them. Yeah, another double spring. Pin number 4's got a long spring in it too. Yeah, another double spring. Oh, don't lose the springs. That's why I don't like taking them out. There's so much kinetic energy in them, or potential energy in them, actually, that when they turn into kinetic, it's fucking crazy. And we just got a standard spool and the last one and a brass spring in there. I'm going to leave it in there. So that's what's in there. And we will zoom in on that so you can see those two. Bonkers. Just bonkers. So, yeah, very well made. I gotta say, I like making challenge locks, and these last two locks that I just opened are very well made. I'm glad they came my way. Love these pens there. They're, I don't know if they were intentionally made like this. Like, I don't know if he was like, yeah, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm trying to accomplish, but they are quite cool. Make sure I stay in camera here. Yeah, the wine glass driver pen, exactly. They are cool. They're cool pens. Both these locks had some really unique craftsmanship in them. And I am very fortunate that I got the opportunity to pick them, and I'm glad I got them picked because I still have some here that I need to pick. Okay. Shim it back up. Probably don't need to shim, but going to shim. And that's why, because stuff gets held up really, really easily. And if you don't shim, you can end up in a world of hurt. Ask me how I know. How do you know, Grits? Because I've ruined many, many springs. Okay. Crazy, crazy threaded pins. Awesome. Awesome key pins, awesome driver pins, awesome lock. Beardcan, great job. All right. I haven't made a challenge lock video in a long time, so I am going to have fun editing this out and AI in the imagery, and hopefully these are all on LPU's website. Okay, yep, that works good. And yeah, see if we can ruin another one of these C-clips. There we go. We're good. Is it operational? It is operational. Number 12, Chaz by Beardcan Bushcraft. I am super psyched. Thank you for sending me these. It's a double win for the old grits. Been a while since I've had a good win like that. Actually, I lied. I had 3 wins last week, which I desperately needed. So this is just frosting on the cake. Meme, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. Smooth operator. All right. Put the shim away. Plug follower away. Put the tweezies away. And there we go. Very cool. All right, so do we go after the D9? Is that what we go after? We go after the... Wow, it's getting late quick on me. I think we're going to go after... Do we go after the... I don't have a key for this. So do we go after the keyless bylock, or do we go after the D9? Do eat. Do eat. I think we're gonna go after the goal. That's what we're gonna do. This probably, will this hold this? No, it's too much lock. Yeah, too much lock. That's okay. We won't use the holder. Again, thank you so much for the holders, Rusty. They do make a difference. All right. We're gonna go after the D9. I feel like I'm too high on the world right now, and I need to be knocked down a peg. To pick this goal, to pick or not to pick this goal, that is the question. I don't even know how to say her name. Kashi. Hello and welcome. Yeah, baby. Glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. So once we get the lock back from Mr. Leahy, I will announce the giveaway. It was initially going to be for a 500 subscriber giveaway, and we are way past that at this point. And thank you to all that have subscribed. I appreciate it. Man happy. So hopefully we can maybe we'll be at the 1,500 subscriber because it seems to be going up quite rapidly. Appreciate everybody that does subscribe. You don't need to subscribe. It's not a requirement, but I'm happy. Happy that you do. And when I do my giveaways, you do not need to be a subscriber to win them. There are some that are subscriber only. Like the lock will definitely be a subscriber only, as well as there'll be other stipulations to that. There will be caramel creams. Yes, there will. I don't understand how everybody makes these locks, like these particular D9s, so damn quickly. It doesn't add up to me. How people get into them so damn fast, because I can't even get into them. I think this is not enough pick, so we're going to go to a little bit more rugged pick. Weenie picks will Wiener picks will not increase your chances of winning. Not by a long shot. Not that there's anything wrong with wiener picks. There's nothing wrong with wiener picks. That's what you like. That's what you like. Good for you. But it will not increase your odds of winning the lock. Guys are nuts. It's supposed to be a wholesome show here. All right. Although it is a late night, it is late night programming. Shut up, Swampy. Nothing wrong with your sticker. Alina Waz, hello. Welcome. Yeah, he's a little finicky. Worried about what's in the background of my picking lab. My sticker's upside down. Like, Jesus. Lock picking after hours, exactly. Although I don't want to get myself in trouble. nothing was set. So let's try going backwards with it. My name is Swampy. I'm here to see what else you got besides lockpicking gear. Oh, that's too funny. I did not expect to see that when I looked up. All right. Come on. I am snooping your house through YouTube. We got a lab sticker here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm not going to waste too much time looking for the lab sticker. I got one on my box. I'm going to have to separate you two. I like Labs' logo. I like your new logo. Like, great logos. Here we go. Let's do it this way. There you go. Sit right on Labs' head there. All right. Now, I really wish I knew what I was doing in these locks. This is into territory where I really don't have a clue what I'm doing. I can't get in. I know the theory behind it, but I've never been able to pick one of these. This is also a brown belt lock. And yeah. This is where I'm supposed to be picking, but I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I really don't. I watched Eagle Lock Picking do his, and he's like, boom, 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 and the thing's open. You lift the pin, the lock opens, and just like that, ta-da! That's exactly what it is. Although this one has 9 pins in it, going 3 different directions. I don't even seem to get anything to set. I don't know if it's the tensioning that throws me off. Maybe it's just sucking in general at picking. Maybe it is a combination of all the above. Am I wearing pants? No, not tonight. There's no reason to. In the comfort of my own home. Yes. Kay Foster, hello, welcome, and thank you. Yes. When I get this open, I need to gut it for my belt is what I need to do. And I am definitely not looking forward to gutting this thing. And then I'll challenge lock it and I'm going to send it to Eagle. Here you go, buddy. Pick that shit, Mr. World Record. And then he'll set a new world record on my challenge lock. All right. I really wish I knew what I was doing wrong here. They say, look at the key. I look at the key. I should take this apart one of these days just to really see what makes it tick. That's too big. I know I tried that before. I want to blame the tensioners because I don't have a tight enough fit in the keyway. So I want to blame the tensioners, but I know it's not the tensioners' fault. So, but I still want to blame tensioners. Yeah, I'm gonna blame Swamp because the question about my pants is throwing me off. It's all about the pants. Got your picking pants on? Why, yes, I do. I knew this was going to humble me. We are definitely not going to stay going at this sucker, though. I need to get into something again. Lock picker pajama pants. Who was it that was making lock pajamas? Somebody was making, wife was knitting lock pajamas. Who was that? And how are those things going? Pick pajamas. Labs did it. Yeah, I do not know what the problem here is. And I do not pretend to know what the problem here is. The solution to the problem is stop picking the damn lock. That is the solution to the problem. So we are going to put that down. We're going to take a momentary break and a drink of not a sponsored drink of the night, H2O. Emmanuel, hello and welcome. Let's what do we want to pick? Let's go after this goofy titanium that Lab sent me. Another one of those lab problems that come to my house. Labs don't like it, he sends it to me. A giant middle finger. Here you go, Grits. Pick that shit, buddy. Okay. We got absolutely crushed the last time we tried to pick this lock. And it's not, excuse me. Wow. It is not a difficult lock to pick. However, old Cheese Grits had a hell of a problem with it. So let's see what we can do this time. Brian Break Shit, what's up? No, we ain't complaining. That's for sure. Can't feel shit in this lock either. The pins are like made out of air. It is a wide open keyway. But it doesn't feel like much going on in the actual core here. Okay, there is a lot of rotational tension. Not as bad as like say a American 1100, but there's a lot of rotational tension there. Oh, that could have been the pin of death. Reset. How you been, Brian? Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I'm not like overly active on Discord lately. I know you guys are all like super active there. Anybody that's new to lockpicking, and you don't know where to start or how to get into it, check the Discords. If any of you guys with the huge, huge, what's up, brother? Any of you want to get into lockpicking, check the Discords. If anybody with the blue name can send an invite to any of the Discord channels, please feel free to do so. This is your best place to get support and guidance and what have you not. Not to mention the community is wonderful. Don't let labs and swamp scare you off. They are perfectly harmless. Today, Junior. Name that movie. Awesome movie. Labs is a wonderful person. I am definitely not a locksmith. I am just a lock sporter. It is not criminal to pick locks in the United States as long as you own the damn thing. If you don't own it, it can get to be a sticky situation rather quickly. But there's nothing wrong with picking locks in the United States. I don't know what Britain's situation with that is. I know you can't shoot guns in Britain, so maybe having lock picks is one of those things too. Could be Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, we're resetting. Nothing to reset. There's nothing set. Come on. We're going to fail out on an ABIS? Really? Am I going to have to bring a lock out of retirement to prove I can open a stupid lock? We do love our guns. That is true. I live in a state where it's not so easy to own them, but if they had their way, it would be even more difficult. I do not own any guns myself. I don't need them. I think shooting guns is wonderful, but I don't find it wonderful enough to own a gun. Gosh darn it, there is some crazy clicks going on in here. Come on. Thank you, G. Keeman. I appreciate you putting that out there. again, if you are interested in learning about lockpicking or lock sporting and you don't know where to begin, reach out to G. Keyman. He will get you where you need to be. The community is wonderful. Again, don't let Labs and Swampy mess you up. They're wonderful people. Labs just kind of wear small swimsuits sometimes. You just don't look at the lumpy parts and you're all right. I haven't learned much either, but what I did learn is I like it when I get shit open. That I do like. I wish I knew what was going on with this thing because this really shouldn't be this hard of a lock to pick. This is one of those gifts from the guy in the small swimsuit. All right, let's ease up on the tension. I've been muscling the hell out of it, so let's ease up a little bit and see if we can get somewhere. I mean, that's the same with the American 1100. Like less tension is more in the case of that. Let's see if that applies here. I just felt like I needed to overcome that spring tension. And could very easily be wrong about it. More often than not, I am. The potato goes in front. What the hell is going on here? Mr. Potato Dick. Like, what is happening right now on this live feed? This is total chaos. It's like it's not even a train wreck. It is just chaos. Love it. All right. The potato goes in front. Oh my goodness, I needed that. That man just made my whole night. I don't care how many locks I fail at now. Yeah, that's a t-shirt. That's t-shirt for sure. The potato goes in front. Oh. All right. A little bit of core rotation on that pop. See if we can get a little further. I do not understand why this lock is so damn difficult. It should not be. Yeah, the pins don't weigh anything on this, which is definitely throwing me for a loop. I'm not going to say it's, you know, it's because of the pins. But there's definitely not much sensation in lifting them. I will say that. Potato in the front, swamp in the back. This is the funniest thing I have ever heard, I think. I appreciate the wonderful live feed, guys. Real nice if we were to get this sucker open right at closing time. I think, yeah, I got some art projects coming up now. Like, that just kicked my brain into overdrive. There will be a Swamp Picker t-shirt. And probably a redesign of the logo. All right, I am about ready to throw the towel in on this. It's been a wonderful live feed tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. 1:15 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So live from Western Massacre, it's Wednesday morning. Where grown-ass adults can't behave. Oh. And nothing drops. This is just a crazy lock. Like, I don't understand the situation here. That's one of those things. It's just such a weird feeling in this lock. It's hard to describe. Like, there's no real resistance on the pins. They just kind of do whatever it is they do. You can't really feel anything. I feel like Skip right now. He's got that weird grip where he picks the hell out of locks with that weird grip he's got. See if we can break it open. Use the key to Shrek zipper. I went into a false set immediately after sticking this thing in. Are we going to get in there? We are not getting into this lock. I am not one that really subscribes to the you need more tools to get something to open mentality, but I might need more tools to get this thing open. Because I am certainly not doing well at it. Seek Sean, what's up? As far as that tension thing goes, I don't know. Maybe. I was tensioning the shit out of it earlier. I've relaxed it quite a bit. To hopefully, yeah. Oh. You got the D9 in the back. There you need to drive the pin out that holds the tail on. The tail will not fit through the body. Oh, this thing? Yeah, this looks like it probably doesn't fit. There you go, Swamp. If you guys haven't been to Swamp Picker's channel, please go. Give him a subscription. Give him the finger. Send him a weenie picture. Whatever you want to do. He's open. He's appreciative. All right. Yeah, this is a weird lock, Labs. I remember thinking I was going to pop this right open when you sent it to me, and it's giving me nothing but problems. All right, so we are going to, like, I'm getting agitated with this thing now. All right. And if I do get it open raking it, do we count it as I got the, I mean, open's open, but it's not a real open, is it? Lieutenant Dan. I got new legs. All right. I am going to call it at that. This has been an amazing show tonight. I want to say thank you to the people that sent me the challenge locks. Eagle, thanks for making it. I beat it. I did beat it. Thank you. Beardcan Bushcraft, thank you for this marvelous piece of engineering. I appreciate them both. I also appreciate that I got them open live with you guys. And I appreciate the lock core holder that Rusty Spoon sent me, because I firmly believe like having that lock secure in there actually made a difference. Because I wasn't getting in there otherwise. I had already tried when I got them, and it didn't work out so hot. Give this another 30 seconds. We're instantly in full set. But we can't get it open. Weird. There's more full set. All right. And with that note, I am going to accept the loss on this for the night. Although I keep getting more and more core rotation, I don't want to. All right, we're going to let it go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Labs and Swampy, thank you so much. Everybody else that's here, love you all. Yeah, buddy.